opened back in 2002. There's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a run from Achane. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. This defense for the Patriots, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Able to slither by. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hill left the powerful Kansas City offense last season and really improved the Miami one. A 4th All-Pro nod for the burner and only the 11th 1,700-yard season in league history. Adds a catch and 1st down to his follow-up campaign there.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Now Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Achane. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Tua. And his throw here is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Marte Mapu, and the Patriots are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Achane gets it from the gun. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
In motion, Hill. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. Powering his way forward. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. A 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
No surprise to see Stevenson making that type of a play. People know him well. Unsurprised to see him over 1,000 yards this past season. He's a bruiser who was also 4th among backs with 69 catches. He can do it all in the New England offense.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing Jones. He'll go underneath here to Stevenson. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and they'll try and run for the 1st with Stevenson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stepped down and behind the line of scrimmage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Now Jones. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The Patriots at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. That his 1st incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sanders now to kick this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now Jones from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Straight ahead at Stevenson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. To the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. 11. Here's Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
A quick slant to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time. On the handoff, it's Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Achane on the counter. Gets past one man and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, there's something that goes back to the early years of his career. Remember, he had 3 touchdowns in each of his first couple of seasons. None last year as they've tried to dial back his running, especially down close to the goal line.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Thornton, the motion man right. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
At the 32-yard line. Ready.
Running right, here's Achane. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Had the right idea. They were trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal.
Center's kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
And bulldozing his way through.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On the handoff, Stevenson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd down, Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. They run once more with Stevenson.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Ramondre Stevenson.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Douglas, the man in motion. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. Down to about the 37.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Powers through it. Touchdown, Patriots.
Ramondre Stevenson.
37 yards.
And the Patriots take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Keon White brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down.
And he gets this to Thornton.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now Elliott. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown! Hunter Henry. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Patriots have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after... Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
We're part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Breaks through the contact.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line.
Hand off to Achane to begin the drive.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Tua's going to change things up.
First down, Dolphins.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Go ahead.
2nd and 10. Up the middle, Achane.
Able to avoid him at the 40. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
93 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Now a handoff. Stevenson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Getting to the ball behind the line was Xavier Howard.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. And he fires one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only do they stop him short of the 1st, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Now it's Stevenson.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Again, Stevenson.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
They'll try and run. Stevenson.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage? But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now, I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
For the field goal, a 23-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
21G, 21G. All right, let's go.
Now Tua. That'll be caught by Hill.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 75. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
And they can't bring him down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have the Patriots 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down, and the Patriots can run it out from here.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Great time.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. He's got it to the 43 here.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small.